Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 card review. Here to review a card coming in Dragons of Legend, April 29th. What we're looking at here is Berserker Soul. It is a quick play spell card. Description: when a monster you control inflicts 1500 or less damage to your opponent by a direct attack, discard your entire hand, minimum one, and excavate the top card of your deck. And if it's a monster, send it to the graveyard. If you do that, inflict 500 damage to your opponent, then repeat this effect up to 7 times or until you excavate a non-monster card. If a non-monster card is excavated, place it on the top of your deck, and if you can only activate one Berserker Soul per turn. That's pretty fucking metal. That's so metal. You know. So basically it puts you in a position, ideally you would want to use this in maybe, I would say, a Sylvan build. I would say a Shadow build, you know, like when they get released, because they have effects that activate when they get sent to the graveyard. Um, uh, yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to inflict 1500 or less damage to your opponent by direct attack. So it shouldn't be any issue with that. And then, you know, at the most you'll be able to do, let's see, 4000 damage ideally, because when you inflict that first 500 and you repeat it up to 7 more times, and then you mill 7 more monsters using this card's effect, then that's 3500 more damage you deal into your opponent's life points. So yeah, man, that's a lot of good that can be done with this card. You just have to be careful of your hand. That's the only thing I can really say. Like I said, like the Shadows, they have effects that activate when they get sent to the graveyard, so this will probably be perfect for them. The Sylvans, they pretty much are like the same way. You know, when they get sent from the deck to the graveyard, I think it works with them. I think this is going to work with the Sylvans, but don't quote me on that because I could be wrong. Because I think they have effects that activate when they first have to be picked up and then looked at and then get sent to the graveyard. This card doesn't do that. It just sends them to the graveyard. So I don't know if it's going to work with the Sylvans or not because I haven't looked at their effects lately. So I'm not 100% clear on them. But most definitely this is going to work with like the Shadows and archetypes like that that have monsters that have effects that activate when they get sent to the graveyard. So this is looking like a pretty good card. So link to this card is going to be in the description. You guys can check it out, and I'll see you guys for the next card review. Peace.